Hi, YouTube. It's an exciting day in the world of Nintendo, in the world of Mario. Oh, goodness gracious. So, I'm doing a live stream, even though it is definitely within my workday right now. So, I'm hoping my boss doesn't mind this little. I have no idea how long this direct is going to be. I'm thinking it's going to pretty much be a trailer, maybe a few minutes of talking afterward, but I don't think it's going to be long. If it turns out to be an hour of talking about the Mario movie, like the entire New York Comic Con panel, oh well, it can't be helped. It's about 4 o'clock right now. The New York Comic Con panel for this movie is starting right now. So I don't know if they're like kicking off their panel with the trailer, like they're seeing it right in a minute and we are seeing it 5 minutes later, but the direct actually starts at 4:05 p.m. specifically. This music, by the way, is, I just have another, if you can hear it, I have another video up in the background. It's not coming from the stream. Stream is silent at the moment. So anyway, excited, nervous, I think more excited than nervous. I'm feeling pretty confident, weirdly, that we're going to get something kind of cool, even if it's not like exactly what we expect. I don't know. Let me just get a quick tweet up because I didn't tell anyone I was going live. So props to you, Gabriel, Kyle, Aguna Kotoru, for showing up. Because you have notifications on. I know you do. All right, let's see. Uh-oh, I don't have it. Oh, I do have it up. Cool. All right. So tell me how you guys are feeling. Confident? Nervous? I gotta know. I have a feeling I know. Just judging by the sentiment of the internet so far from the past who knows how long. All right. Oh, that was me. Like, I feel like the general sentiment for this movie is a little more negative than I am personally about it. Don't look at my nails, by the way. I have 2 existing nails. Which 2? Oh, sorry. These 2. The rest are not. I feel like generally speaking, more people are more nervous than I am regarding this movie. I'm not so much nervous, like not in the same way other people are, because I think other people get the feeling that this is going to somehow like tarnish Mario's legacy. I actually get more nervous that this will in some way slightly overshadow everything that Mario has been to this point in time. Not that it'll be bad, but like I don't want whatever this is, good or bad, I don't want it to overshadow any other part of Mario that exists. I want them to be 2 separate, great, wonderful things. I don't know if that's what we're going to get. But, Louise, thank you so much for re-subscribing for the month of, what month is it? October. I do believe I have YouTube alerts off just so that they don't cover up any of the trailer. But I see you. Thank you so much. I like Illumination. I haven't seen many of Illumination's modern videos, movies, I will say that. But generally speaking, yes, even Minions, I think Illumination does a good job of animating, of creating stories. They're not, I'm a big Disney fan. They're not like Disney tier good in terms of storytelling, but like they've got Nintendo here. Nintendo's got the storytelling covered. My only concern is that Illumination is a little more kid-centric. Like Disney animated movies, Pixar animated movies tend to be very all ages, all good. Illumination is a little more on the child side, but it's Nintendo, it's Mario, so It's not necessarily a bad thing. Where's the bar? Sonic movies, fantastic. I would put the bar with Sonic movies. Detective Pikachu, also fantastic. I would actually say, though, the bar for, like, a good movie, I would put it, like, like, I would look at my favorite Pixar movies. I'd look at, like, Coco. Or maybe a non-musical one. So, Brave. I don't know. Like, I would look at movies that are good for movies, not necessarily video game movies, is where I would put the bar for what I want it to be. I don't think it's going to be that good, but as long as the animation looks okay, and I'm pretty happy with this poster, and I'm actually not too upset with the photo of Mario that leaked. If it's real, I'm assuming it's real. I'm not too upset with that. I'm mostly nervous about Chris Pratt. He's like the one voice I'm the most nervous about. I'm going to cut the music because this is going to start like any moment now. Out of all of the voices, I think some of the casting is really cool. I really like Charlie Day for Luigi. I really like Seth Rogen. Like, there's a lot of characters I really like, but Chris Pratt is like the one that I cannot in my head picture. I'm trying so hard to have an open mind in regards to not just him, but like all of the voices. We have to remember this is not the game. This is the movie. My fingers are crossed. I want to see what they let Charles Martinet do. Martinet. He's doing something, but I hope it's not just like one side voice for 5 seconds. Here we go. Tell me if that's too loud or too quiet, please. I'm scared. I'm scared, but I'm excited.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. As
Hi,
we
Miyamoto.
previously mentioned, in today's Nintendo Direct, we'll reveal the first trailer for the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie for the very first time. This Nintendo Direct is
Do you think
also
they're just
being
playing this
broadcast
at New York Comic Con?
simultaneously
Oh,
at New York Comic Con.
never mind. Answered the
Hello, New York
question.
Comic Con.
Oh, now I wish I was there just so I
It's
could.
been nearly 40 years since the original
Get that in
Mario
person.
Bros. Game was released in Japan. Today, lots of people around the world are playing Mario games. Thank you all so much. Finally, the world of Super Mario Bros. Will become an animated movie. We've been working on this movie together.
I forgot to
with Chris
mention
Methodology
one thing I'm
from
really excited
Illumination
about.
for a long
Chris
time.
Methodology.
From
One thing I'm really
brainstorming
excited about
all
is
the way through
how
production.
close this looks like Super
Time flew
Nintendo
by
World in
as we were
Japan
having
that's opening
fun
in
figuring
Hollywood
out
and
how to depict the
Orlando.
Super Mario characters and world.
Like I'm big into that kind
Now,
of
I'd like to
universal
hear
real
from
life
Chris-san, my good
world
friend and
building.
great
So
partner for the movie.
I'm pretty excited
Let's bring him
about
in.
that.
Chris-san.
Thank you, Miyamoto-san. I am speaking on behalf of
Chris-san.
our directors, Michael Jelinek, Aaron Horvath, and the entire Illumination crew of artists when I tell you that producing the Super Mario Brothers movie with you and your team at Nintendo has been an absolute privilege.
Aw,
Our crew
That's
is
good.
filled with Mario
thank you for
fanatics,
acknowledging how
and they
good
are
the
bringing
Nintendo
the
team
very
is.
best of their talent to this film every day. Next week, we complete animation. We're
Next
knee-deep
week?
into lighting.
That means it's not
and
done yet. I
compositing.
guess that's not shocking.
Composer Brian Tyler heads to
Yeah,
the scoring
actually,
stage in
that
just
seems pretty
11
good.
days.
Like pretty solidly
He's
early.
been working hand in hand with Koji Kondo to integrate classic
That's
themes from the
exciting.
game into the film.
I didn't even talk about the music, but that's really exciting.
It's been over 7 years since we first started talking about making this movie together. And it is thrilling to finally be here
I'm really
to show the
excited.
very first look at footage with Mario fans at Nintendo Direct and at New York Comic Con. Miyamoto-san, shall we go ahead and introduce some of our cast?
Okay, Chris-san. Now, I'll introduce two of the
Chris-san.
stars from this movie. Both of them love Nintendo games and made this into
Chris
a
Pratt?
really fun movie.
I hope they all love
Are you
Nintendo
ready?
games. It'd be a little heartbreaking if they don't.
Growing up, man, I spent hours of my
I gotta
life
tell you,
stalking
I'm trying,
who
like,
was in the original Mario Brothers.
Chris Pratt's not
arcade
my
movie,
favorite person in the
local
world.
Laundromat. And then, of course, it came out on Nintendo. And
But
I
I'm
played
willing
that,
to
maybe
rethink that
8 years of
opinion.
my life. It's an honor, truly, to be able to speak to the man who created those memories for me. And it's an honor to work alongside.
That's nice.
It's been a lifelong dream of mine to become Mario.
Has it? That's a little weird.
that dream, like all dreams, faces.
Whenever he does stuff like this, it comes across kind of awkward. Maybe he's just an awkward guy. I'm awkward, so it's fine.
Ruthless scene stealer. Every great hero needs a diabolical enemy, and I promise you, I could not have been paired with the more perfect king of the Koopas, Bowser, and my friend, the great and hilarious.
I feel like he winged this. It didn't know
Mr.
exactly where he was going. I love Jack Black, though.
Thank you, Chris, but I can't let you have all the fun.
I love
Now
Jack
it's time
Black.
for us to make this
But
movie
again,
all
Jack
about
Black and
me.
Bowser's a little strange. But
Have you been dreaming
I also
about
love
playing
it. It's
Mario?
perfect
I've
strange.
been preparing. Look at all this Koopa muscle I packed on. And this flowing mane doesn't just appear overnight. Do you have any idea how long it took me to learn how to breathe fire? I had to go learn it from Gene Simmons of Kiss.
Nintendo, if you have any, if you see this and you have any pull to getting like brand ambassadors
as well as the entire Nintendo
to the premiere so that I can meet Jack Black, I'm into that. Let it happen.
Mario fandom forever. Much love. Peace out.
Oh, Jack Black.
Thank you, Chris-san.
Oh, see,
Jack-san.
Miyamoto loves him too.
All right then.
All
Thank
good.
you all for waiting.
I'm so scared.
Let's press the start button.
Molten lava. Fireballs. Very Bowser-esque. I don't know what this castle in the background is. That's beautiful. Like, beautiful, beautiful.
Behold, the king of the Koopas!
They look really good. I'm hurting my hands.
Open the gates!
That's about the style of animation I was expecting, if anyone was wondering. Very Illumination. Where are these penguins? Like the 64 penguins? Then wearing a 64 shirt. I'm guessing Bowser's going around like taking over these kingdoms.
That is but a taste of our fury. Do you yield? I do not.
Little comic. Koopa. Action.
I finally found it. Now
Stars.
who's gonna stop me?
Okay, Chris Pratt's already weird. I'm gonna suspend disbelief for a moment. Because I really like the mushrooms.
What is this place? Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die!
Oh, I'm sorry. That one's perfectly fine. Come on, Mario!
I don't know how to react. I really like Keegan, like Michael Key. That hardly sounds like him. That's all we get. That's all we get. We don't get to see Peach. Oh. My beautiful Luigi. But we don't get to see Peach.
I want to thank all of you for being part of this moment with us. And we're excited to share even
I don't know
more
how to
footage
react. I
in the
literally
coming
don't know how
months.
to react. I
I'm
think
looking forward to it too.
I think I
What
liked
do you
all
think
of
will
that.
happen during Mario's adventure in the
I don't
Mushroom
think that there
Kingdom?
was anything that I hated about that
Production
at
of the
all.
movie is going
I think
well.
I'm a little weirded out by
Currently,
Chris
like
Pratt
with any
as
Nintendo
Mario still
game,
because
we're
it just
working
sounds
on the
like Chris
finishing
Pratt
touches.
as Mario.
I hope you're looking forward to the next trailer.
And I'm also a little
It'll be a great experience watching the
slightly
Super Mario Brothers
stranged
movie
out.
in movie theaters.
Oh yeah,
You'll get to see
we're
the
gonna see
Mushroom
that like
Kingdom
day
on the
one
big
for sure.
screen.
I'm a little
Look closely,
strange,
and you'll spot
weirded
things in
out
all sorts of places. This film can
by.
be enjoyed by
Sorry, I'm
people
listening and
of
talking
all
at the same
ages.
time.
So I hope you'll get to a movie theater and cheer for Mario.
Well, yeah,
That's all for
obviously.
today.
You don't cheer for
We'll see you
Bowser.
next spring in movie theaters. Thank you.
Anyway, I feel like we're gonna get a lot of negative reactions to that. So let me preface this by saying anything that I say that's even slightly negative is not actual negativity. Like I'm still
Overnight.
really happy with what we just saw and excited. Turn the volume down on it a little bit so I can talk over it. First of all, animation, environment-wise, 100% for. Beautiful. Absolutely love this roaming Bowser castle, sky castle, whatever's happening here. Love it. Airship, I don't know what it is, but it's beautiful. 100% here for the environments. Characters, this is pretty much exactly what I expected when we knew Illumination was doing it. It's basically pretty close to our classic designs, but it has the very classic and also very common current 3D animated character type animations right now, like just with how much they're moving their faces, their expressions. I'm okay with it. I find it interesting that they went with penguins for like the first kingdom that Bowser's invading, but I guess they needed kind of a generic, I can't think of what else they would do if there was a world of nice Koopas. I'm trying to think of like something good from Paper Mario they could have used maybe, but penguins are somewhat classic to Mario, so it's not terrible. The whole point is that he's taking over so he can get the Power Star. It's good. I love that Koji Kondo's doing the music and the very little bit of Mario music that we get. Very good here. Club Penguin. So the things I'm weirded out by. 1, Chris Pratt's voice. I already talked about that. But 2, I'm a little weirded out by the fact that Mario doesn't know what Mushroom Kingdom is. Where is he coming from? Because if he's like being transported from our world, I'm not crazy about that. I'm just gonna put that out there. If he's like a normal Chris Pratt like plumber in real life and he just found himself here, not crazy about that. Like just gonna be upfront about that. But I could make it I can make it work in my head, I guess. I love Jack Black's voice. I really love Keegan like Michael Key. I think Charlie Day's perfect for Luigi. Chris Pratt's the only one that's getting me caught up. But I'll keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. I'm okay with it. I just need to get used to it, I think. We need to remember that this Mario is not our Mario. This Mario is movie Mario.
I do not.
He is a plumber from Brooklyn. I mean, depending on which Mario you're thinking of. He is a plumber from Brooklyn, so I mean, it's a thing, but it's never been my favorite. I'm really bummed we didn't get to see Peach and hear Peach, but especially see Peach. I think Anya, whatever her name is, Anya Taylor-Joy, is that it? I think she is going to be a really good Peach. And even if she doesn't sound great, I just want to see her. I'm pretty excited.
Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die! Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, great.
It's perfectly fine. Come on, Mario!
It looks like, let me mute myself. I don't know if it's going to help me at this point. Am I still live? No, I'm not. My stream is now not live. I'm back. I don't know. I don't. YouTube. YouTube, please don't be mad at me. It's not YouTube. It would be. I mean, sorry, it's not Nintendo. It would be Illumination. I don't. So what I did was I just paused it and then I restarted my stream, and it now says your stream is no longer being blocked due to copyright issues. So, fingers crossed. I don't know. It may be that once this goes live, it's taken down for a hot minute. I really like this frame that we paused Mario on, though. I also like the idea of we don't need audio. We could just kind of jump around and see what, like, that's cute. What nice stills we look at. I'm going to have to hop off in a minute anyway, but, like, this is a very... I don't know what to say about Mario exactly because I find this style for him slightly off-putting, but I can't quite put my finger on why. I'm inclined to say it has to do with his mouth and teeth and facial reaction. What's the word? Facial expressions. That's the word. Facial expressions, which just aren't things that we've seen Mario make before. Doesn't mean they're bad, and like, because the more I think about it, like, the less I am off put by it, but just like looking at it makes me go like, ee! And then yeah, it's very, very Illumination. It's very modern 3D animating. This is not surprising in the slightest. Same with when Bowser's making the facial expressions. Let's see if we can pause on something Bowser's doing. First of all, like, these scenes, beautiful. That was a really weird chef's kiss. It came from my chin, but mwah. Beautiful. The lighting's beautiful. Bowser looks great. The Koopas look great. It's nice that the Koopas have a little bit of variety. I love his castle. If we can get a nice shot of his castle back here. Oh. It doesn't want me to pause. Oh, there you go. Also, we do get, like, again, I was saying right as this started, I'm super excited how much this seems to reflect Super Nintendo World, which I'm sure is not even remotely close to a coincidence. Reflects Super Nintendo World pretty closely. There is the ride in Super Nintendo World has Bowser's face like this for Bowser's Castle. So that's exciting. I think that Universal and Illumination and Nintendo are all trying to do this kind of holistic world building to sell things. Like, it's a merchandising / marketing kind of thing, but I think it's good, very good. Nintendo, in my opinion, marketing, especially in the past like 15 years, has never been their strongest suit. Making things, making games has been their strongest suit. Marketing has not been. I think they have the capacity to be Disney. They have the capacity to be an extended universe in real life. They have the capacity to be their own theme park, frankly. But this is like the next step in that. So it's exciting in that way. Moving on. I just wanted to catch one of like Bowser's facial expressions. If I can. A little tight. Find one in here. Went too far. Well, you can see here even, like, Bowser's eyebrows being furrowed is already a Bowser thing, but like the way he's slumped over and that facial expression is not something we usually see. Here we go. Let's look at that. This. And I love this because I can see Jack Black in it. I can see him. Jack Black is so good for this. And that's something they do, like when they're animating. They look at what facial expressions the voice actors are making and stuff like that. So, I'm pleased. I'm pleased with Jack Black. I'm pleased with Bowser. Again, only thing I'm less pleased about, I think, is Chris Pratt's voice. I hate to say it. I'm trying to be positive. It's just so strange. But... And he's going to be most of the movie. It will be his voice. So it is what it is. We'll see. Love Toad. Love Charlie Day. I want to see what Charles Martinet's doing. Look at those teeth. Look at those chompers. Oh, interesting. Anyway, I'm going to be signing off in a moment. But I do want to know what you guys are thinking. Looks like a lot of people agree animation's beautiful. Chris Pratt. He's beautiful, so he's an attractive man, but Mario's a little. I just realized Mario's tongue is sticking out here really strange. What is that? I don't know. The perfect frame. I know there's a leaked image of Peach. I didn't actually see it, but I don't know if it's legitimate. And I especially now don't know if it's legitimate because they didn't show her in the trailer. So I'm a little hesitant to think that they would show her in other marketing material and not the trailer. What is it about Chris Pratt that people don't like? For me, it's just too far of and again, I'm remaining positive. I think I can get used to it, but the fallback on it is that it's just too far removed from any iteration of Mario that we've seen so far. And I love Chris Martinet. I keep saying his name differently because I never remember which is the correct one. I think it's Martinet. I want to say this because this is important. I love Chris Martinet. I do. I don't think he was the right choice to voice Mario for this movie. I think Mario's voice in the games would not work in a full movie setting. That's my take on it, and I'm guessing that was the take from Nintendo too. Mario has, I don't know if you've listened to it for like an extended period of time, but Mario has a really high-pitched kind of grating voice. He really does. And he yells all the time. I think it would be really difficult to have a movie with Charles Martinet's Mario. And I would stick with that. I would prefer Chris Pratt over that, to be very honest. I'd have to hear it to really judge, but I'm pretty sure. I feel pretty confident in that statement. I love Charles Martinet. I hope he never ever gets replaced for the games, to be clear. But I don't know if he was the right choice for Mario, so I'm not too upset that Mario was cast differently. And I'm glad that he has a role in this. I still don't know that Chris Pratt was the right choice, but I'll take what I can get. I mean, I'm just happy that this is being made. I'm happy that Nintendo gets a little bit more out into the anytime Nintendo gets a little bit more out into the mainstream. Look at Toad's face here. I'm pleased. But that's my only gripe at the moment. Yeah, he can do different voices. I understand that. But if you're going to have him do a different voice, I wouldn't. What's the point? You pick someone else. That's my take. You all can be upset that it's not him, but I don't think that he was the correct choice for this personally. And I've heard his other voices too. I'm not saying they're bad. You think Chris Pratt's voice kind of fits Mario because Mario's an average Joe. I mean, that's true. He does have a very average Joe kind of a voice. It's just so far, like, I do know Mario's an average Joe. It's just so far from anything he usually is. Like, he went no accent. He was very mysterious about, you'll never hear Mario do this. Well, no, we never heard Mario like that. That is true. It's very true. Extremely true. What if they had Haley Joel Osment as Mario? I'm only thinking that because I was just listening to him talking. I don't actually think that would be a good idea, to be clear. Anyway, I gotta hop off. It's work time for me. Thank you so much for hanging out. I have a feeling that YouTube's going to block this video from being live since they took down the stream, but we'll see, I guess. If you're seeing this in the future, congratulations. Apparently YouTube did not do it. If YouTube wants to cut out the video, I'm going to not upload it because that would be silly. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'm looking forward to reading your thoughts. I'm less looking forward to reading the thoughts of everybody on the internet because people are cruel. The internet is cruel, a cruel thing. But I'm pretty excited. Cautiously optimistic, maybe even less cautiously at this point. I'm just optimistic. I think Illumination's gonna do well with everything they have. And I'm pretty confident I can get used to Chris Pratt. in the movie capacity as Mario, even if he's not my favorite. I can separate them in my mind. Chris Pratt from Mario and gay Mario from movie Mario. I can do it. Anyway, hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm planning to have a video up on Saturday unrelated to this, and also there was a Pokemon trailer this morning that I recorded my reaction to. I'm going to cut that up into something really short, super cut, and probably upload it. I'll definitely upload it to like TikTok and Instagram Reels, because it's going to be a minute long. I don't know yet if I'm going to put it on YouTube Shorts, but I might. Keep your eyes peeled for that. If you're not subscribed already, I'd appreciate it. And also, if you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate a like on the video. Like, just hit a little thumbs up. Like Mario would do. Whatever version of Mario you prefer, he would give me a like. All right, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will talk to you all later. Love you. Mwah!